Side now. She's near Chattanooga. They moved into a mobile home park before he died. William probably was a year or so. He liked Chattanooga.
Yeah.
You know, he tried.
Mike likes it, and Mike, her brother loves it there.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
But
I live Tennessee.
he bought a house up there.
Okay.
His first house ever.
There you go. You got it.
Now, this other one. Now, when you get this one on first, this one's usually, you don't have no space.
Okay.
They need to make these things further apart.
Right.
There's all kind of things they can do. What they ought to do is put a pressure relief screw right here with a little wing nut on it.
That'd be nice.
Where you could just screw it in.
Right.
The only time I have this problem is when I'm hooking up to the high flow stuff.
Yeah, we had one piece of a Kubota at work in City Snowing.
And this machine right here is a little small for forestry mulching. But the cutter head that I got is only 50 inches.
Okay.
So it ain't like a 72 where it take more.
Right.
I'm gonna go up in there and get that pile down.
Okay.
And then all the stuff that's on the ground,
Okay.
you know, those big hunks, I'm gonna see. I don't know what. I'm gonna I gotta sharpen it and everything.
Okay.
So, God, I hope I can pop this bitch on.
Just stick with you with
Uh-oh.
Good deal.
Hell yeah, and you know what this is. Okay, y'all, so y'all saw I got everything up on the, I got everything plugged in. It wasn't that difficult today. I talked to my uncle for about 20 minutes. How much good footage I'm gonna get of this. I'm just gonna touch these teeth real quick with this new grinding wheel. And I don't really know what I don't know that I didn't know. But y'all see in here, that pile right there, all these big hunks right here. And all this stuff is not pine, so it's going to be a little more of a challenge. This wood's pretty hard, so we'll just have to see. But I definitely need to sharpen these teeth a little bit, just touch them up. So that's what I'm going to do right now. It'll probably take about 10 minutes. And I don't know about this wheel. The damn grinding wheel might run out. Okay, y'all. So y'all see pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I just want to walk for a second and look around, make sure that I'm not. I don't remember a lot of rock being in here, but you know there's some. I know there's some down there toward the entrance, but if I can grind that down right there, that'd be great. I'm going to try to touch some of these rotten pieces right here and see. You know, that dude came over here, the landowner right here, pitched a fit about me, about this fence right here, and I ain't the one that tore it up. The tree fell, and I picked the tree up and put it over there, and he came out here raising hell. Said he was going to send some of his guys down here to fix the fence. He ain't done a damn thing. So, yeah. I hope I don't tear nothing up. If I can get all this ground down, then I may take out a few more saplings and grind them up while I'm here. But y'all kind of see, there's a lot over here. So I'm gonna set you guys up somewhere. See, these pieces on the ground, they're gonna sling around everywhere. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here first. I'm gonna set you guys up somewhere where y'all can kind of just see. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do or what I can't do or whatever, because this wood right here is a lot harder than the pine stuff that I really focus on when I'm on some of the jobs that y'all see me on. This is a big pile too, just to kind of show y'all. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, y'all. So y'all see I got that pile gone. One thing that I did notice about doing piles like this, and it's just a note to self, and anybody else that might be thinking about it. Y'all know I don't have a boatload of experience at this or anything like that. But one thing about doing the piles like that, it's pretty satisfying, number one. But number two, if you got to move dirt in order to get to everything, if it's been sitting for a while, you see, because all the stuff on top I got, but you see, as you keep going back and forth through here, you see I'm uncovering bigger stuff. And this is my aunt's place, so I'm not really, I can do whatever I want to do. But the property line goes from that corner back there straight down through here, right through here, and all the way behind me. But there's a lot of big stuff here that I don't know if I can get it or not. I got a little bit of a drip on the hydraulic, but sometimes that happens. I'm going to try to mulch these. I'm going to try to mulch these up. I don't know that I can. But what ends up happening here is it leaves just a mountain of chips, right? So here's a piece right here that's way on the bottom. That's a pretty big piece. So you almost want to have, it seems like they ought to make these things where they got some kind of teeth on them somewhere where you can back drag or push stuff with, and maybe some of the more expensive ones do. You know, this cutter head that I got is only $6 grand. So, and it's the only one that I've used. I've never used another one. But I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna creep up in here and get all this big stuff. I'm gonna try to set you guys somewhere where y'all can see. I don't really know where. There's a dead pine right there. See, you get out here, man, there's always stuff that you didn't see before. But if you had one of the great big cutters in here, you wouldn't hardly be able to get between these trees. So I don't really know. That's gonna be some pretty hard wood right there, though, if you ask me. That's sweet gum, but some of it's rotten. But you just have to go in it slow. I'll put y'all on the other side of the fence here, and we'll spend about 15 minutes here and kind of just see what we can do with it. I don't know what I can do with this, but that mountain of debris is gone, and it's spread out. It doesn't spread it out very good when it's piled like that. Super freaking thick when you're doing a pile. So Okay, y'all, so I got everything over here. The battery's finna go dead in the camera. I'm gonna go over this a couple more times. It was real thick in here. Y'all know there was about 10 big logs. I've noticed that when you chip up the big logs, it's hard to get it real fine and it be neat looking. But once all these leaves fall on this will be nice. So I'm gonna spend about 10 more minutes just kind of getting some of the bigger stuff, and I'm gonna work my way back down on the truck, and that's a wrap, man. So yeah, that pile gone, all these logs gone.